Did somebody say South America? Help me. They keep sending me to South America. I need an adult. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the A2Z Productions channel, where we are playing Hoi4 A2Z. It's a little thing I thought up of playing every single starting nation in Hearts of Iron 4, and it's led me to a pit of despair. Just kidding, I'm incredibly enjoying the series, and it's nice to really give a go of countries that you wouldn't really so much play in Hearts of Iron 4. And it also means I get to go ahead and play mods that will go ahead and make vanilla nations that don't have a focus tree or events yet a bit more spicy caliente, baby. And today, we are back to Road 56. Speaking of non-spicy mods, it's the most vanilla-esque mod available, and we are in the letter C. C for Colombia, famous for its amazing product of coke. That's right, it's South America in Colombia with our boy Alfonso. You can't go wrong with an Alfonso, I know that much. Now, considering this is a World War II game, Colombia didn't really get up to much in World War II, but in their time period and small existence in this world, they have got up to some interesting stuff, like being a bigger version of themselves called Gran Colombia. But that failed, and now we're just normal Colombia. Look at this guy. Why does he look so skeptical? Hold on a second. How is he not playing Canada? Canada was before China. What? That's because, as we've already stated, I'm going by the Hoi4 wiki list, and Canada starts with a D. Dominion of Canada. So, we'll get there eventually, don't worry. Now, some reason we are playing Road 256 is for the fact that they give Colombia a bit of a focus tree. Albeit not much, but if I have to look at the damn vanilla focus tree one more time in my life, I will jump off a bridge. Alright, so Colombia. What do we have in Colombia? No infrastructure. Good start. And loads of mountainous regions to invade, and more regions with no supply and big trees. Alright, I'm just going to have an ambulance on standby, because I will be dying of boredom halfway through this, I imagine. Never fear. We're going to invent automobiles. So we can go ahead and stay democratic and speed up my descent into madness, or we could do the fun path, which unfortunately means we will be going as, once again, fascist or communist. But don't worry, does mean we get to have fun and create Gran Colombia. Now, what that's going to entail is probably not a lot of fun stuff, considering all the people we got to invade, but there's no positive to that, actually. This is going to suck. I just noticed that the Road to 56 has made a decision to deactivate the naval elevation alert event. That's the best part of the game. Sorry, I'm already clearly losing the plot. Now, I think every time I usually do Road 56, I put it on the random focuses just to see, okay, Ethiopia, you're having a bit of fun down there, eh? I usually leave it on non-historical, so we see some crazy stuff, but I left it on historical just to see how the game kind of plays out on historical, because I don't think we've actually done that, and if we have, it must have been so boring, I've forgotten. So I don't really want to go down here, because I don't want to be friends with Germany, considering I am right next to the United States of America. And they already guarantee everyone down here, which is a bit of a problem. Which means I guess we're going to be freeing the workers. Suddenly we're now playing Tropico. Oh, well, I had hope for a minute there, but once again, as everything in my life, Mussolini's ruined it. Oh, for a second then I thought I said empower the PCP. I guess I was getting a bit too ahead of myself in Colombia down here. Alright, so to claim Gran Colombia, I need 61,000 manpower in the division, which is actually kind of crazy, considering we have no equipment, right? Road 56, I need your plot armor to suddenly conjure up an industry. My god. No. Sorry, was my acting not convincing about the shock of the breakout of war between the Chinese communists and the Markleek? I don't know about you guys, but this is definitely me when I watched the Markleek Chinese-Soviet Republican War. Oh, Spanish Civil War's kicking off. Will it be any different than historical, though? Or will we just get fascist Spain for the 10 billionth time? Why can I get involved in the Spanish Civil War? Oh, whatever. Okay, we might do that. Do we even have a general? Got anyone we can put on this army? Oh. Well. They could have warned you they were going to put flash on. Oh my god. The gamer button. We've done it. Oh, that's a cool flag. Is that a cool flag? That's a cool flag, but you kind of look like a serial killer. Crew helping the Spanish. I think we are going to go ahead and justify on Venezuela ASAP. Oh my god. No. I know we passed that bill in our government building about going to help Spain, but sorry, we got a bit lost. I was crucial to that, and I've never been more proud. May result in my fellow communists getting murdered up there, but I can't go another day without seeing this man's skeptical face. Oh god, I just found out what our actual division is. Why is there a horse in here? We're just going to quickly invade Panama because I did the focus to actually declare war on these guys instead of waiting for it, so I might as well just cancel that one. And I'm just invading them in case they've got any support equipment. A bit of a deficit. Alright, won't get too cocky with ourselves here. As you can see from my army, it is not fully equipped, but we are pushing them out pretty easy. Oh, it's never a good sign, really, is it? It wasn't too bad at all, really. I was expecting it to be a lot worse. Oh, I got rebels on the Galapagos. What's going on here? I'm gonna go ahead and say that me owning South Carolina might be a bug. Colombian Socialist Republic controls South Carolina. I have a claim on South Carolina. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and say that might be a bug. So, I need to figure out the cheat is to skip focuses. There we go. So, I'm just going to assume that that's broken and that I'm not actually supposed to be reclaiming the lost Grand Colombian lands of South Carolina. And now there is only one part of my country I need to take back to form actual Grand Colombia, and it's in the Peruvians. So, hand it over. Oh. I was kind of expecting a better name than Red Colombia. Union of Free Americas? No. Red Colombia. I'd quickly get a war in before the Americans ruin all the fun. There we go. That'll be a... So why is that name down here? And World War II has kicked off. Will they be able to push? All looks like the Germans are making their way through the Benelux. North Africa is already kicking off. The Ethiopian front, as always. The Allies have no idea how to actually deal with it, but what does our correspondent say in West China? Oh my god, he can't believe it. Right, so we've got a nice, hefty country now. We just have to build roads everywhere, so it's livable. Economically here, we got 89 factories, which isn't half bad, I suppose, for a small nation, and a lot of rare resources. But where we go from here, I'm not too sure. Actually, I got an idea. Oh. Well, I got another idea. There you go. Better. Commie. Termy. Wormy. That's right. Wait, you guys were already at war with China? How do I help you? Well, the Soviets didn't want to go ahead and let me join their faction. They would give me military access, so I just brought my army over to Vladivostok. And the communists, as you saw, own this, so I just walked them in. Alright, now, politically, we're a bit different. But come on, you don't want to join my faction? Why are you pulling that face for? Alright, so the thing is, I spec fully into quality and not quantity. So I've only got 30 units. Chinese got a lot more than that, and there's a lot more in them. So it's being a little bit tough to push, especially in Road 56 already, so we might be screwed. Oh, well, there goes the invasion of the Soviets. How's this gonna go? I don't know, but I'm hoping terribly. Our country is just so yellow for something so red. Oh, okay, I was looking away for a little bit, and the PRC has gone a little bit crazy. They have 60 divisions! Okay! I guess we shall help. No, I don't think we are helping up here. I'm just gonna assume we've kind of given up on the idea of front lines now. We're just going balls to the wall. Now, it would be kind of messed up for me to backstab my Chinese allies and take land here, right? That would just be... That'd be super messed up, man. I can't even think about doing something like that. Look, I technically didn't take any of the land except Taiwan, okay? But that was just payment for my help, and I just set up another China down here. Don't look at me like that. Uh-oh. Yes, that was kind of deserved. How on earth did you get here? Question really is, how the hell am I gonna get over there? I just realized I left my navy. they're exercising off the coast of Japan. That's right. We're not scared of the Imperial Navy. Like, we got 2 destroyers. How big's your navy? Hey, Japan. 256 to 449. Well, that's interesting. Oh, God. Okay, we got a real Korean War situation going on up here. All right. This is getting a bit complicated. Oh, no. This part might be a problem. This part right here. Why are you suddenly in the Axis? Well, that's just wonderful. So the nifty thing here is we are no longer at war with Japan, but in doing so, we're now at war with the Axis. I'm just gonna stick my army here and hope for the best. Because I was rushing down submarine force to try and do something against Japan, so that's pointless. Guys, I'm helping. Let's just break this down for a second. Imagine being a Venezuelan, or an Ecuadorian, or a Peruvian, or a Chilean, whatever you want to be in my empire, and you've been conscripted into the armed forces to take down the Chinese menace. You've done that. Japan declares war on you, which, as you, a Venezuelan, have no quarry with the Japanese, so you are slightly confused as to why they would do so, because your government, which is not Venezuelan, is actually Colombian and communist, decided to puppet the Chinese Guangxi Republic, and then they brought in Japan to declare war on them, but the Japanese made a faction with the Irish, and when the Japanese got pushed out of Korea, the Japanese went ahead and had a civil war, and thus the original Japanese are gone, but the Irish just decided, even though they are at war with you and in a faction with Japan, to jump ship and join the Germans. So now you, a Venezuelan, are in France. It's politics, baby. Look at that. I'm helping. 1% total war participation. Not quite as high as some people. Just use the Netherlands land to actually naval invade behind them, so I can actually occupy some of this myself and not have to rely on the Allies for supply. Well, let's see if we get to Berlin first. Actually doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult. I think I've just kind of sniped the front line here, because they're still busy dealing with other stuff by looks. Well, I cut them off, I suppose, and they've kind of got a bit of revenge on me there. 1%? I don't think so, buddy. 6% right now only cost me 124,000 various South American people. Kind of just left Asia. I haven't looked over since, and it's probably for the best considering they're having, well, the Vietnam War. How did you get all of these units encircle China? How? Oh, well, war's over. Now, I won't say it's pretty, but it was what was necessary to get done. I mean, I think it's only fair that Colombia, obviously, gets the biggest chunk of Germany after doing all the work. Well, you guys just did the landing, lost all the manpower, did majority of the pushing. I just landed in Berlin, really. But I don't care how record-breaking your first lap was, allies. I got across the finish line first. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a confusing geopolitical situation, though, I imagine. And of course, after obviously dragging me into the war, it was only fair that I also get to puppet the Irish. Yes, that was the glorious nation of Red Colombia, also known as Grand Colombia, but we went communist. It was a pretty fun game. Obviously, I just kind of went into the quality aspect and not the quantity, because, well, we did end up having a pretty nifty industry. We didn't always have that, and we didn't have a lot of opportunity to get involved until we were quite literally dragged into an opportunity. But we just won't talk about the fact the Allies were already winning the war and the Germans were dying in 1943. But, yeah. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. There will be more Hoi4 A2Z as usual. And if you are enjoying the series, leave a like and subscribe button down below, because next country, gonna be a doozy.